Okay, trucks are loaded. We got everything set up, so we think, until there's onions on the ground. Center. Muy bien. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien.
Well, everything's unhooked, brought back into the shop. Tong still has to put a couple motors on, make some adjustments. Overall, pretty good first run with the Dominator, but in the field was a different story. A lot of mud, and the onions that were in great shape 3 weeks ago are not as great as they were.
You look good.
Well, they've got 8 gearboxes to change, trough conveyor gearbox and motor, inverter to run that trough conveyor because they upsized the motor to handle more. So looks like these boys got another long night. Here we go. Gareth and Adam spent a lot of time last night working on this machine to get it ready for today. Frequency drives installed, gearboxes. I think this thing's ready to roll out and put it to the test. Hopefully the Dominator is the dialnator. I'm gonna swing the ass end right a little bit. Keep it coming. 2 feet, 1 foot, 8 inches, right there. Stop. Okay, Rain. Lunch. All right, Dominator's in place. We gotta finish the setup. I'm gonna eat some lunch and get this dog show on the road. On the scene with my men. Just got done running Yep, whatever. Yep. Got one more on you, Wade?
Yep.
Say it again.
Oh, I got one. Oh, yeah.
We just ran a cal test on what we harvested into a truck this morning so we can calibrate our yield monitor. So we are documenting our harvested produce. Oh yeah, and Pedro's ready to go. Good morning. Well, today's another day. Sun's shining. We got a good forecast for the next 2 days at least. We're gonna get after it. One thing that we did learn yesterday was Bones Corners is shot. We've gotten stuck enough times in the last 3 days to just say it's time to move on. So we're gonna head over to our home farm. That's where we got 1.5 inches less of rain lately. Gonna get that harvested and hopefully by the end of the week come back here and finish up this farm the best we can.
No. Changed a couple tires, fixed the other stuff.
All right, everything's unhooked. One last check before we hit the open road. We are going. What a morning. Had to get this whole line set up over here at our home farm. Harvesters moved, roadways cut, stuff fixed. We're on to our second worst farm. The crop is really poor. Was underwater for about 3 days. A lot of decay, dirty onions. Yeah. This is what happens when onions go underwater and they're a mature onion. A lot of decay. I would say 10% at least. And then what's there is just grungy, and it is what it is. We're gonna get through these acres. We got a lot of good stuff, but this is definitely the low point. Luckily we have this machine, because all of that would be in the onion box. You would have to take these onions out of the box, run them over a grading line, and put them back in. So it saves a lot of handling on the onions in the long run. On a year like this machine is a lifesaver. Gareth and Adam have departed. I am very sad to see them go. They're great guys. They've done a lot of good work here. They got this machine dialed in. We're happy. This is saving our butt, especially this year. Every year it does. But there's more dirt and unwanted waste in the onions that if you wouldn't get it out, it would be a real problem. We got a canopy on too. ¿Cómo estás? Bien? The girls like it. They're happy, I'm happy. Isn't that how it always works? These are Oneida, by the way. Leo? Hey, ask me how it's going. How's it going, Dylan? Well, our picnic harvester blew a gasket. Literally. Like the saying. So we've been down without that for about 2 hours. We're running with one machine. Last thing we needed after we did everything we could to not have issues with the harvester. Hey, at least we got one running, right? Oh, oh. Los Lobos! All right, well, we worked till it's about 9:52 p.m. We filled the rest of this pad by working later, making this trip here worth it. Pad improvement worked out pretty dang well, so happy with that. And I think the other machine is repaired. It was an O-ring. Okay, hasta mañana. Got here at 6, got packed up, we're headed out. About 8 a.m. We gotta get this moved, set back up, and we're gonna try to start harvesting by 11. Got a lot of work to do. Let's get to it. She's ready. O-ring has been fixed. Well, that's a wrap on the home farm. We're gonna head over to field 76, where I started cutting roadways 2 weeks ago. Harvested. Here comes our and floated them into different rows and some down the ditch. We can actually get on and harvest it though, so that's a win. The crop is nice, quality wise to be determined. The yield is there. Well, 3 acres into that little project we had going on, broke the belt for the trash chain. We don't have another one, so that's that. We'll see you tomorrow. She's running pretty good. We're just about getting close to done with that field that we were working on last night, and hopped back over to another one that we couldn't finish up the other day. Things are going a little bit better. 3 days of nice warm dry weather has really helped out. So right here, tried harvesting about 4 days ago, 3 days ago. Got to about there, and harvester was stuck. Same thing on the other side. So went to the home farm, got that done, came back, different story. Getting this field done, what's left of it, and then we gotta head back here for another 16 acres. That's Catskill. Moisture. The soil is very moist. Well, it's official. This will be our last crop of Barolo. Giving up on it. Does a good job throughout the growing season. The population is always there. Just doesn't finish off with much size, and the quality just doesn't seem to be very consistent. Bye-bye, Barolo, and bye-bye. Drivers are staying out of the field on top of the hill, and we're bringing the trucks out. We, as in the truck drivers that drive with the harvesters. So I'm just helping span the distance, because this is kind of a long field. Once he gets full enough, Rain will beep his horn twice. He'll pull out, I'll pull in, and I'll drive next to the harvester. He's gonna go get a empty truck, and I'm gonna fill while he's getting that. There's another driver pulling in behind me. Harvester stops just long enough to change trucks out and keeps moving and grooving. Just like that, I'm full.
Hey, it's Jim's boyfriend.
Jim, just so you know, he said you've never had anything that nice. Got a call from the pad, got an issue. Gotta get up there. There you go. Fire it up. Overload on the coil clean. You can have a talk with Tong about that, if you know what I'm saying. We're moving so many onions that we gotta run more boxes than we brought out this morning. Stan's in here loading trucks up. Making great progress here. We got about 3 more acres there. It's a struggle, but things are going. We did it, we did it. Got the field done. Hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow, but if it does, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.